There's no need to complicate things. Let's stick to the basics. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Let's Thrive Together, my podcast. My name's Carol Witt, and I'm the founder and director of Young Entrepreneurs Alliance, known as Y.E.A. We are a global coaching program delivered to business owners where they can take their business to the next level. Our 7 pillars teach you how to create and operate from a thriving mindset. And we teach the 7 pillars for thriving now. Mindset, guys, it's a big deal. Focus, what you focus on is what you get. Declaration, speak it and make it so. Visualization, your roadmap to your future. Accountability / imperfect action, empowered to keep your word to yourself and others. Creativity, experience your greatness. Community, leadership, empower your community through your bold leadership. We are involved with many of our students' projects or businesses that they've created in Y.E.A. These projects and businesses make a difference in their communities. So guys, do you know how to create a thriving mindset and disrupt the limited mindset? Y.E.A. does, and become part of our thriving community. You can find our website in the description below, and let's thrive together. Bye now.
No need to complicate things. Let's stick to the basics. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Let's Thrive Together Mindset. It's the biggest deal, guys. And I have the privilege and pleasure of having my guest, Raleigh Chiwuta.
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 Yes. Yes, ma'am.
That's going to have a conversation with me about mindset. So, Raleigh, will you come and just introduce yourself and tell people who you are, and then we'll move forward.
Very good. Thank you so much, Carol. And thank you for giving me this opportunity. Yes, so I'm Raleigh Chiwuta. I'm originally from Zimbabwe. I live in the United Kingdom. I'm an author. I'm a poet, a peace campaigner. That's one thing that I'm standing for, which is peace in the world. And I also work in healthcare at the moment as an MRI radiographer. And I have a social enterprise in inclusive leadership, which I'm developing because ultimately my belief is that inclusive leadership is what's going to bring workability to the world. So that's who I am. Thank you.
Great. And Raleigh, what are you declaring about your book right now? What do you want to do? Tell everyone.
I'm currently on a marketing campaign to sell 10 million copies in the next 3 months. So I'm declaring that I have sold 10 million copies by the 22nd of November, 2024 at 3 p.m.
Wow. Wow, what a declaration. And guys, go get his book. I just read his book around love. What's the title, Raleigh? The one that I just finished?
It's called Existence, an Odyssey through Infatuation, Life, and the Grander Things,
Oof.
a
Guys,
collection of poems.
you want to get that book. But buy the book that he wants to sell the 10 million copies, definitely. But this
Yeah.
other book of his poems, you will love once you've read his book. Anyway, okay, so Raleigh, what I want to do is I want to do an exercise with you. We're going to do a few, but I want to do this exercise with you. And I'm going to say a word. You're going to tell me what you believe about it in a negative or limited, okay, mindset. Okay.
Yes.
So the first word I'm going to say is light. Light. What's a limited or a negative side to it? Light.
Right. Well, it wakes us up when we're sleeping.
So there it is. It wakes you up when you're sleeping. Okay, got it. So if someone turns the light on, wakes you up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I asked you before we started, what was your favorite color? And your favorite color is gold. So
Yes, ma'am.
tell me on a limited or negative side of gold, what is it?
Um, well, when I think about gold, it's I think about maybe greed or corruption and people
Or corruption. I get
um
that. Mhm.
yeah, or
Okay.
like yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Next one. Exercise. Exercise. What's a limited or negative side to it?
Um I wish you didn't have to exercise so much to stay healthy or keep, our physiques and stuff like that.
Okay, so too much. You have to do
Yeah,
too much. Okay, got it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
one of our favorites, I know it is leadership. What's a limited or negative side to leadership?
It's complex and the people don't understand it as they should. So as a result, there are not too many good leaders out there.
Oh, I love that. Thank you for actually sharing that.
Mm.
Really great. Okay, so the reason I do this exercise, especially in my Y.E.A programs, is I want to show people I can throw out any positive word out there and you can come up with a limited or negative side to it. You don't have to create it. It's just right there. It's really quick and easy for you to come up with a limited or negative mindset around it. And it can be a very positive thing, like your favorite color. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So, um, and I want people to get that to have a thriving mindset, you actually have to do something about it. You have to create it. And we're going to do that today. We're going to create some magic. You ready, Raleigh?
Yes, please.
All right.
Absolutely.
So I have a question for you. Do you believe that mindset is a big deal? And tell us why.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe um, it's something that I accidentally perhaps believed before I really came into the understanding that it was important. I've always been very ambitious, but to maintain your ambition, particularly through difficulties and failures and challenges, and not obtaining your goals. And most people want to see results quickly, which in most cases isn't what success looks like. So, to maintain yourself throughout that process of trial and you need a good mindset essentially, and that has been my understanding, and that's how I operate, and that's why I love meeting people like you who have a positive mindset and also work in this space because you know that's I value it greatly. Basically, is my point. Yeah.
Really great. Really great. Thank you, Raleigh. Okay, one more question. So, do you believe it impacts all areas of our life of your life? And do you have an example of how it's impacted yours?
Yeah, I mean, I could dip into a very big bag, but
Well,
um,
short, short and sweet.
yeah, yeah, short and sweet. No, I think so because again, like I was talking about, getting through trials and tribulations, we're all going to face challenges,
Oh yeah.
and I've had some significant ones. As I'm sure everyone has had, and your mindset is what's going to get you through that. You
Mm,
know, because you it determines how you overcome those challenges, or necessarily how those challenges overcome you. So,
oh,
really,
beautifully said. Beautifully said. Absolutely. You're either going to overcome them or they're going to overcome you.
yeah.
Beautifully said. Okay, so Raleigh, um, let's do another exercise. And are you ready to create some magic around? You wanted to work on creativity. I asked
Yes.
you what one
Yes.
you'd like to work on. We're going to work on
Absolutely.
creativity. You ready to create
Mm.
some magic around creativity? Because you're creative and we can't have you not being creative in your life.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're
Yes.
going to give
Yes.
you a little armor for when it's hard to be creative. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. It's kind of like a movie. I'm going to
Mm.
look in your life right now. You're going to tell me, what does your life look like when you do not have creativity in it? When it's missing, what does life look like for you, for Raleigh?
Mhm. Mhm. Um, that's a tough one.
Mhm.
So I'd probably say mundane.
Mundane.
Um,
Okay.
and
What
there's
else?
not much happening.
Not much happening.
Bland.
Bland. Oh God, yes,
Um,
yes. And you
yeah.
are so colorful and you're writing. Oh, you're so colorful. Okay.
Yeah.
Totally got your life. And I think our listeners did too. That is not a thriving life, is it, Raleigh? No.
No. No.
Okay. So now we're gonna peek back in and you're gonna tell us in very colorful words, because you can do it, being an author. What does your life look like when there's creativity oozing out of you in your life? What's it look like?
Well, yeah. Well, because I write, so obviously when you're in your feet of writing,
Yes.
it's like for me, it's like ecstasy because
Ecstasy. I
yes,
love that.
yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
yeah,
More. Give us more.
yeah. Well, you you're alive. Life is vivid. You
Yeah.
know, and
Mm.
it's exciting, and you're full of optimism.
Uh,
You don't know where what you're creating is going to take you. You
uh,
know, so
oh,
there's possibility.
I
There's
love
excitement.
that. So full of
There's
possibility, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah,
Raleigh, now that you've seen the
mm,
side where you have no creativity,
yeah.
your life, and then the side where you are oozing creativity,
Mm.
oh, tell me, what do you now see possible that you didn't see before about creativity in your life right now? What do you see?
Well, actually, I see that I hadn't distinguished it. I hadn't distinguished my life when I'm being creative and when I'm not being creative.
Mhm.
And I actually hadn't distinguished that it had an impact.
Yeah.
I just had it that sometimes, I get into writing and yeah, this is an absolute peak experience, but I hadn't really gotten what it does to me when I'm out of that phase, if that makes sense. Or
Oh,
does,
absolutely makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. And we do not want you out of creativity. Oh my goodness, we do not, because I know you have many more books in you, and the world is ready for
yes,
them. Okay.
yes, thank you so much.
So I want to ask you, so after that exercise, what are you seeing for yourself? What did you see?
Well, what I can see is that I can actually be intentional about noticing when I'm being creative or not,
Yeah.
because the thing about it, Carol, is I am creative in writing, right? But
Mhm.
there are other areas where I need to bring
Mhm.
whatever that inspiration of creativity is, which is, for example, creating opportunities for, marketing my work,
Mhm.
as I'm currently, working on this uh, big sales project, So, yes, I can write, but then it's just going to sit there and pile dust. So I need that creativity of generating
Mm.
more, take that and put it there as well, if that makes sense.
Absolutely does.
Yeah,
So you actually now have access to creativity in other areas of your life than
yeah,
just your writing.
yeah.
That's a beautiful thing, Raleigh. Thank
Mm,
you. It was an amazing experience with you. So
mm.
thank you. All
Thank
right.
you so
So,
much.
Raleigh, we have one more. This is
Yeah,
where you get to create some magic. Okay.
yeah.
All
Mm.
right. So how do we overcome our limited mindsets about creativity? We distinguish what the limited mindset is saying. We put it on
Wow.
loudspeaker, and then we can disrupt it with something we create that's way more powerful. And will kick you right back into action, being an action taker in all areas of your life, not just your writing, Raleigh. Okay. All right. So when you go to, so let's quiet our minds for a second, because we've been all over the place. Just quiet your mind for a second. And when you go to use creativity and your limited mindset jumps in, what are you saying to yourself? What stops you from pulling creativity to you? Mine's like, Carol, what are you thinking? You're not creative. You can't do that. It's too big for you. Are you kidding me? That's kind of my mind. What does yours say?
Well, mine is, I can hear it right now. It says, you can't do it. You
Can't.
know, you're not gonna make money.
You're
You're
not going to
never
do
gonna
it. You're
do
not
it,
going to make money.
or
You're not going
whatever.
to, you're not going to sell 10 million books
Yeah,
by
it's
December.
not
I
for
got it.
you.
Totally
It's
got
not
it.
for you. You
Oof.
know.
Now,
Yeah.
Raleigh, if you listen to that for more than 5 minutes, will you be in action?
No.
No, because it is meant to steal whatever you're committed to, whatever your goals and dreams are. It's meant to steal it. It's meant to send you to bed and pull the covers over your head and go. That's what it's meant to do. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's done it many times to many people because we don't really get, we're giving it the power. So now we're going to have you take back your power. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's what I want you to do. I want you to tell me, what does creativity mean to you? See, mine, I say, Carol, creativity is your superpower. That is powerful for me. That kicks me right back into action. It lights me up in life. And when I start hearing, oh, you can't do that, you're not creative, what are you talking? I just pull out my little Canva that I made, and it says, Carol, creativity is your superpower. And it kicks me back in to life, kicks me back into possibility, kicks me back in to being an action taker in the things I want in my life. So, Raleigh, what could you say about creativity, that you're very intentional about creativity now in your life? What could you say that would be empowering, so much more so than that other conversation? You can't do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, man. So for me, it's like creativity is creating something out of nothing. And it's like,
Oh, Raleigh. Oh, now does that light you up?
oh man, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's you literally create something out of
I have
nothing, and
nothing.
you produce a result.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So it would
yeah,
say, Raleigh,
mm,
creativity is me creating out of nothing.
yeah,
Creating out of nothing.
yeah,
You have nothing that gives you the creativity. You bring the creativity and you can create anything you want to create
yeah,
out
and
of
that's it.
nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's beautiful.
Mm.
So will that be more empowering than a
Oh
other
yeah,
conversation?
oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Because it's
yeah.
like then I don't need anything. I don't need to
Oh,
be any
no,
type of way.
no.
I don't need to listen to like, oh, you're not like that person, or you don't have that
That
characteristic.
you don't have this resource. You can't do,
Yeah.
yeah, all of that. No,
Mm,
you're going to create out of nothing. You're going to create out of nothing. Oh
mm.
my gosh. I cannot wait to see Raleigh in that space. Ooh.
Well, when I've created out of nothing, I've written over 10 books. So, clearly there's some magic sauce in there somewhere.
Yes. And Raleigh, now we want it in other areas of your life. We know you're an
Absolutely.
author. We know you can write books. That is clear. But we want it in other areas of your life where you do not tap into it.
I see.
Okay.
I
Beautiful.
accept. I accept.
Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. So, guys, remember, your mindset is your beliefs about it. It's your thoughts, your position. It's also your shoulds and should nots in those
Mm,
areas of your life. Okay. So, you want to Keep looking for the beliefs that hold you back, that limit you in taking action. You want to keep looking. Now that you've discovered the beliefs that hold you back, Raleigh, you now can create inspiring and empowering beliefs that get you in action in many other areas of your life, because you are an action taker in being an author.
Yeah.
But we want all areas of your life thriving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and oh, by the way, only you can create a mindset that lights you up and kicks you
Wow.
back into action. Nobody else can do it for you,
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
are the one that knows what stops you in life.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm. That's incredible.
Wonderful. So after this exercise,
Mm.
what are you seeing for yourself, and what are you taking away from this whole experience with me?
Well, I mean, look, I knew we were going to have this call and this exercise. I don't even know if it's been like 20 minutes or whatever. I didn't expect it to be this profound. And I do a lot of other training, but the level of effectiveness and what I've gotten, even for myself, just this fast is really inspiring, and I'm really grateful, because that what you've given me, I can take that away,
Oh, you
really, and apply it. So yeah, I'm really grateful. Thank you.
and hopefully you can keep creating
Mm.
new empowering conversations for yourself that disempower those other conversations that want to take
Yes,
over
I
and
see.
steal
I see.
from you.
I see. I
Okay.
see.
Beautiful.
I
It
see.
has been an absolute amazing experience with you, which I knew it would be, because you are a thinker. You are somebody that will do the work. See, one of the things about these exercises is you have to actually do the work. You have to
You do.
dig a little bit.
You
You
do.
have to do the
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
But when you're willing to do it, ooh, what you can come away with is
Yeah.
pretty amazing. So I
Tremendous.
want to thank you for being my guest today. It was absolutely an amazing experience for me. And I want to thank our guest. I want to thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Let's Thrive Together. And guys, mindset is the biggest deal.
Mhm.
Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you so much, Carol. Take
There's no need to complicate things. Let's stick to the basics.